Hello everyone, to everyone in Arizona and elsewhere who listens to and views our programs. I want to talk to you today about our last 2020 election and the battle we've been having in Maricopa County with the supervisors and the county recorder. I was asked to attend a meeting last week Friday about an open letter to ask them to resign because the system they've set up to recall elected officials in this state, by the way, set up by elected officials, makes it very difficult and tedious to get it done. We've tried it before with certain things. It's never really worked well. And it's also very hard to get people to commit physically to go and sign a petition asking for resignations of some people they like. Because unfortunately, politics has turned into too much of popularity than results or integrity. And that's really the problem we face here in Arizona. And I believe we face it throughout the United States presently. With the Biden administration and all the nonsense he's pulling, the debt ceiling, the inflation, everything else that's going on. When you look at what that administration has done, and that what our county supervisors and recorder helped them to do by certifying this election, along with other elected officials in the state, and I'm talking about everybody, from top down. I don't care if they're party leaders or what they are in the Republican Party. This letter basically is asking all of you to get involved and contact these county recorders and the county recorder and the county supervisors in Maricopa County to resign. I don't care where you live in Arizona. It doesn't really matter. A lot of people call Maricopa County the state of Maricopa, and to some degree it is. I know when I ran for the United States Senate against Jeff Flake in 2012, we had to battle that attitude. We traveled to places I know most candidates have never traveled to, and most still haven't. Nevertheless, we talked to people throughout this state, Sierra Vista, little mobile home parks, up in the Yuma area and other places, Quartzsite, Page, Cottonwood, St. John's. We went everywhere. And the one resounding message I got was, I hope you represent us and not just Maricopa County. And I guaranteed them I would, and if I'd have won, I would have. I don't like what they did. I don't like what they're doing. When the county supervisors and recorder make videos, and the county recorder especially is distasteful to me since I ran against him, making videos calling us similar to anarchists and calling the thing that went on January 6th what he did. This is nuts. These people are absolutely nuts. I guess they're on the never Trump side of the Republican Party, or the rats as I call them. Republicans against truths of any kind. Anyway, I'm going to post this up with the video, and I'm hoping no matter where you live in the state of Arizona, you'll call these people. I mean, let's face it, calls now are free, long distance calls are free. It'll only take 10 seconds of your time to do it, and I believe it needs to be done just so they get the message. They work for us. We don't work for them. They're not supposed to battle subpoenas from the state Senate and the House. I have my issues with a lot of state people that are elected in the state Senate and the House, especially 20 of them, well now maybe 19, that voted for the national popular vote, which was a vote against a republic form of government in America and the state of Arizona. Fortunately, it didn't get out of the Senate, but it did get out of the House. And some of the people that voted for that bill now claim total ignorance about what they did. Oh, we didn't know. It was my first term in office. You took an oath to the Constitution of the United States to preserve, protect, and defend it. You were doing none of those things. And all you had to do was Google it, or call someone that does know, myself, Randy Miller, and others, and ask them a question about what this would do. And I know I spoke at LD 22 and other LDs about this issue and pointed out these people like Fincham and Livingston and Gray and a lot of other people that were voting for this bill. They voted it out of the House. That tells you what they thought. And there were senators like Yee who supported it at the time. And if it would have ever got on the floor of the Senate, she was supposed to vote for it too. Lee, Burgess, and others. So keep these things in mind. These people don't serve us as well as they say they do. And the only true thing about most of them when they say they're conservatives are the first three letters. And I know if you know what those three letters are, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nonetheless, I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. I want you to read the request. The gentleman that put this together is an elected official. He asked me to come to the meeting along with a lot of other people that are running for office. I signed the letter that day and gave it back to him. I don't know that anybody else did. I heard some of them say, well, I've got to really read this and give it some really careful consideration, which is a way of saying, I've got to figure out if this is going to cost me any votes. And I made a comment at the meeting, which most of you probably would realize I would do. I said, quite frankly, if you people have to think about this, then what you're thinking about is your political future rather than serving the people of the state of Arizona. And I wouldn't vote for any of you. So you need to hire leaders that are willing to lead and be disliked, hated, and may even lose some votes when they take stands, constitutional stands. Because that's what you elect us to do. You don't elect us to do the popular thing all the time. Our founders weren't too popular with a number of Americans, or British citizens at the time, when they wrote the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence. Do your history. Realize that wasn't as popular as we think it is. And today, apparently, it still isn't. We have to fight back at every level we can. So please take the time to watch this, understand what we're trying to achieve here, make a phone call. It's really free for you and takes less than 30 seconds of your time. We need your help to let people understand just because they're in office doesn't mean they're dictators. They're not supposed to be that way. This isn't an oligarchy, but they've turned it into one. We need to fight back at all levels of government. I want to thank you for listening to this. Please share it and pass it on. If not, in fact, indeed, let others know. Pass the phone numbers on. Let them know what we're trying to do. Because what the Maricopa County Supervisors did affected all of us. And not just us in Arizona, but across the country. That election was illegal. God bless you. Keep us in your prayers. We'll keep you in ours. Thanks for viewing this. We'll be back. You can count on that. God bless. Have a great day for now. Bye for now.